Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. We have had a cold couple days, and of course, I moved the baby chicks out and we get into the 50s at night. But as you can see, they are doing just fine. Brooklyn and I put the tarps down on the sides and we added that tarp to the back just to keep any breeze off of them. And we took them out because I thought I was getting chickens this week. But I was wrong. I don't get chickens until next week, but at least the brooder's clean and ready for chicks, and it's a lot nicer to have these birds outside. So like I was saying, it was 50 this morning, which is actually kind of nice, but a little bit cold. These chicks are 3 weeks old, and they are doing just fine out here on grass. I've got right around 120 some, and they're in one tractor now, but as they get bigger, I am going to split them up into separate tractors because that is just a bit too much. I get that question all the time, how many would I put in here? I like to top out, and the most I like to put is 100, because as they get bigger, we'll go check these out. As they get bigger, it is a little bit of chaos trying to get feed in there and get all these birds fed. We started processing this batch yesterday. We did 34, and we've got 2 more butchers left. We'll do at least 30 each time. These birds are looking fantastic. I started turning this tractor and heading it back up right towards this one, so that way when I split those birds up, the tractors will be right next to each other. So I'm kind of glad I was wrong and birds don't get here until next week. That will help us out a little bit, but man, these birds are looking fantastic. The ones we processed yesterday were awesome, good size. They just turned 8 weeks this week, so we're very happy with how they're turning out. So anyway, let's get this shut up. Our last batch of chickens will be next week, which gives me a little time. I did not obviously process today. We're gonna process tomorrow. I thought I had to go pick up chickens today. That's why I'm not processing today. We'll process tomorrow. New chicks will be in next week. Then we will separate these. We might keep them together for a week or so. It is supposed to get back up in the 80s and 90s, but it's been mid-70s the last couple days, which has been kind of nice. I was just a little bit worried about these chicks that we just brought outside, but they are doing just fine. So we've got some projects to do today. All the way in the back, in Phil's pen, in the quack shack, the former quack shack. It was built for ducks, not pigs, and the floor has been cracked and fallen through. So we're gonna get that floor fixed today. And also, today was actually Willow's due day. Actually, it was yesterday. She still hasn't had piglets, so let's run up and check out Willow. Geez, bud, you act like you work the night shift and you're tired during the day. You tired? Oh my goodness. All right, heading in here to the barn. We had Willow's due date down for yesterday, but as you can see, there's no piglets yet. Yeah, she might be getting a little uncomfortable now. I haven't been able to express any milk, but that's not always a sign. There's definitely pigs in here. You can feel them moving. And the fact that she isn't jumping right up, it might be a piglet video today. Didn't plan on that. We've got other things to do. Just make sure. Wonder if she might be leaking a little bit. Well, this may be a piglet video, so I'm not 100% sure. What do you think, Willow, huh? She's kind of nested up here, so we might have piglets today. It was supposed to be yesterday, but you know, we just take our best guess sometimes, and maybe they don't take exactly the day we think, and could be the next day. But her daughter, the Bean, is right here. And she is a first-time mama. How you doing, Bean? Well, you will be a first-time mama. You got that fly right on your lip? And she's starting to get a little milk line here. Definitely pregnant. You can feel piglets kicking around in there. But I think she's got a little bit longer. But it's nice to have her up here. We can work on these nails. We'll get some nails trimmed while she's up here. So that's always a good thing. But no piglets yet. They seem to want to wait until the middle of the night a lot, and Jamie's got a theory. She was out eating all day yesterday on her due day, so Jamie thinks that they know, well, obviously they know when those babies are coming. They like to eat and store up all that food for the night of labor and delivery. So since we're in here, what's that pig doing chewing on that other pig's ear? What are you doing? Oh, what a mess. So these are Betty White's piglets, and they are growing nice. The boys, 8 boys and 1 girl. Might as well go in here. I was just gonna hang over the edge, but might as well get a close-up since we're in here. Hey, Betty. What a mug that is. These piglets are doing great. Obviously, life is tough. Real tough life here in the barn. There's the girl right there, that white one wagging her tail everywhere. It's like a mid-morning snack. Let's jump over here and see Penny's litter. This may change all of our plans. But I'm not gonna sit around and wait all morning. We'll just keep checking on her as we go about our day. Hey, Penny. Here's some ginger. A little bit of ginger over here. We're all ginger over here. Hey, Penny. You're okay. Shut this door so we don't have any escapees. Good morning. Good morning. I've had a lot of comments that people love the gingers, and it is kind of a pretty thing when you see a whole litter of gingers. What are you doing? So everyone growing good. They look kind of big, but once we get these, look at this chunker. We got them fat rolls already. Once we get new piglets on the ground, these guys will look a little bit bigger, but they are small. Well, you got the bottom? You got the bottom over there? Penny's been out in the wallow, and she's bringing some mud back to these little piggies. So anyway, there's a little barn update. And like I said, we'll come back in and check on Willow, see what she's doing. I'm gonna go run here with Brooklyn today too. She's got the day off across country, so we're gonna do a run together. But do you hear how her, let's see if you can hear this. This is another thing you can kind of look for. Do you hear her breathing? She'll breathe hard and then stop. That's another sign she might be in labor here. So we might have a lot going on today. We may miss some. We may catch them all. It may not even be today. So anyway, there's the update from the barn. Let's get some supplies together and head back and fix that floor for Phil. Phil, Corey, and Thistle. All right, first thing we're gonna do is give us a little time to work. And I know they're not gonna complain about a little extra food. Shouldn't take too long. I got a bunch of rough cut lumber back when we were well, when wood prices were going crazy. So we're just gonna patch up these holes here, and we are going to add some hay in here so they can get a little bit comfortable. So let's get to work. Okay, I think we can all agree that is a much better place for the pigs, so they will be excited once they get every single last crumb they can off the ground. You don't want to miss nothing, do you, Thistle? Huh? Did you miss a piece? So we have not yet moved Molly back in here, obviously, and morning, Phil. We are going to give her another couple days until we decide to move her back in here and see if that does the trick. If you guys remember, Phil and Molly, they were breeding, but she hadn't taken. So a little time apart maybe does the heart well. So we've got Corey in here, a little barrow that we're keeping. Is there any food under there? Nope. Corey, Thistle, and Phil, and now they have their floor patched up, and you guys will be ready to go. So let's run up back here and check on Willow. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Well, maybe we won't have pigs today. Everyone just crashed out still. About time to move their bar. They're still eating here. Let's go see where Willow is. I thought she was kind of nesting down, but obviously I was wrong. So it won't be today's video, but that's okay. Alrighty. There she is. Looks like I need to fill up her wallow. Willow, you gonna have them babies? Huh? Let's get down under here. Not gonna have them in the mud puddle, are you? It's a little hot today. Well, maybe it won't be today. We might have a couple days to go. You don't have to get up for us, and I know you're gonna shake, and I don't want to get covered in mud. There it is. All right. It's getting close, guys. It is definitely getting close. I'm sure she'll go in there and nest down. And Piglets will start drinking chocolate milk, I imagine, since she's so muddy. But there's the bean. So it definitely won't be today's video that we see Piglets. I think Bean's got probably a week or two. Maybe you got moved too early, huh? It's all right having your bachelorette pad. Yeah. So she's got a little while. Willow, it could be tonight, maybe tomorrow, but of course we are processing chickens again tomorrow, so we might just end up with another video where we show you the piglets. But speaking of piglets, before we let you go, let's go check out this mess over here. I think we have decided against Brooklyn's wants, and we are probably going to keep this ginger boar here. You guys remember we were deciding between the ginger with the grass hanging out of his mouth and old floppy ears here. And the reason we went with the ginger one is because we don't have any belted boars, or ginger anyway. I think Tuck, where's Tuck? He's over in that barn. But we don't have any gingers. What do you got going on there, bud? You been saving that for later? So I think that's the one we're gonna keep. We've got some people interested in some boars, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if they take old Floppy here. He's a good looking pig and probably a little more personable than the other ones. I think actually more time's been spent with him than the other boars. But anyway, that's the update there. I know we had talked about deciding between that one and the ginger one. I think we're gonna go with the ginger. So that's where we stand on that. So anyway, chickens will be coming next week. Willow's piglets should be coming soon. Processing continues. We've got two more processings to go to get that batch. Look at you, Floppy. Those floppy old ears. Where are you going? I'm gonna get out of here so we can wrap this video up, but 2 more processings and we'll have another batch down, and then we are down to 260-ish birds left for the season, which has been an awesome time for us. It's been not that difficult at all. A lot of work for sure. Last year was more stressful than this year, so we're glad that's changed around. So hope you guys are having a great weekend. Appreciate you following along. Stay tuned. We should have piglets any day now. And don't forget to make the change. We'll see you guys on the next video.